World of Warcraft's final raid for this expansion. This is the cutscene, apparently, and a lot of people are mad. We'll see why. On the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. No, we will see why. It's only 2 minutes long. And if this is truly the ending, like this is kind of what wraps up this expansion. The last couple expansions have really disappointed in the ending aspect of it. But we'll get into that in about 2 minutes, because that's how long this is.
How can this be? Our spectral powers have returned?
This is not the Titan's magic.
This is of our world, yet unlike anything I have known.
Amirdrassil has left the dream, and while the aspects once gave their blessing to the world trees, this time
Azeroth blessed us. I felt her presence. It was beautiful.
now I understand. I thought to survive, we needed to reclaim our aspectral powers. But they were never ours to take.
It was about coming together as a family.
And so we did.
Perhaps as we were always meant to.
All of us. When the Titans granted us power, it divided dragonkind.
But in uniting for a cause greater than ourselves, Azeroth's gift has made us, at last, truly whole.
We will use these lessons, old and new, to protect our world as her aspects.
What? Honestly, cue the cheesy music and the audience clapping at the end, and you just got an ending to a Full House episode. This is World of Warcraft, not 90s sitcom. We're gonna sit you down at the end and talk about how family is everything, and the true answer and the true power was inside of us all along. No, this is World of fucking Warcraft. Why does it look stunning? Of course, the models and everything, absolutely amazing. Marithra, great. Alexstrasza, step on me, mommy. Varanoth, step on me, mommy. But this concept of we had to come together as family. I mean, what's the next one with the War Within? They're all going to be sitting around a campfire eating like s'mores or something, holding hands, and like, the true War Within was in all of us. And only by coming together as friends and family were we able to fight our demons, and that war inside of us was able to subside. Cheesy music, and then it kind of like pans outward. I mean, this is what we're doing? I can't imagine why people are upset with this one. And then look at with Shadowlands. Same thing. The final raid had a terrible ending. We have this big bad, this me and my giant nipples have been waiting for this for eons, and I'm the reason all this has happened, and I'm a 52D chess master. And then it's like, why Zoval? And he's like, a house divided cannot stand. And then we have freaking Battle for Azeroth. You know, we've got N'Zoth, who's been hyped up for 10 freaking years, and then we hit him with a freaking Azerothian Kamehameha. We blow him up, and then we have to watch the fall of Nyalotha, basically one for one as from Return of the King. Can't imagine why people are, don't like these endings. If this was something that happened like in the middle, that would have been fine. Something like this, they regain their powers and they're finally able to launch a full assault on Farak, and you get at the end this really cool, over the top death cinematic for him of him finally falling, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling heroes and you aspects. Aspects where? That would have been, just show us his death and having it this massive fiery explosion or something. Not, let's all hold hands and remember that the power was in us all along. It was family. Because when I think World of Warcraft, that's what I think about. Family. As you should as well. So, thank you, World of Warcraft. Now, if you're a fan of World of Warcraft, go leave the room and hug your mother, hug your father, because World of Warcraft is about family. It's about finding the strength within yourself. It's about coming together with others who are different, yet the same. And it's fighting, each of you fighting not only your own internal battles, but helping those other people fight theirs. John, you're too good at this. I know. It's like a gift, really. Like I can't control it. And sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze. Along with Alexstrasza's tits, but mainly the juice. I mean, what? I'm not talking about Alexstrasza. I'm talking about Caligos. Look at him. Short and stubby, but looking like old school humans where they're all bulky and... what? What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, as her aspects. Also, Azeroth, what the hell is she then? Because they said the Titan's magic. So, Azeroth is supposed to be a Titan. Is she not a Titan? Is she an amalgamation of all the different things of the universe, fell and decay and order and death and this and that? What is she? She's apparently a magnet for all these other cosmic forces. We've got the light trying to claim her. You got the void trying to claim her. You had the fell trying to claim her. So she's just like an enemy magnet. She's just existing, inside this planet, ready to be born at any moment, really. And we got all these baddies in the universe and other planes of existence, and they're just sitting there drinking their tea, and suddenly there's like, and they're drawn to this entity without even knowing about it. So what is Azeroth? Is she a true, like, a goddess god? Is she like the one true god of this world? Is she one of the first ones that like went to hibernation or something? What is she? If they're saying he says right here, Nose Dormu is like, this is not the Titan's magic. Well, that's kind of odd wording considering Azeroth is supposed to be a Titan. So but it seems like they're also setting up for when the Titans return, the Titans aren't going to be able to be like I have this, I'm holding it above you. You have to do what we say. And it's like, no, we don't. You might have empowered us, but Azeroth herself is empowering us now. So you can take away our powers, but she's just going to empower us again. So in order to stop us, you have to stop her. And we all know you don't have the power to do that. Otherwise, you would have stopped it a long time ago. You've been sitting here with your little Oldum and Old Dads and all these other Old War and in all these other facilities, keeping an eye on her, trying to make sure that she stays in the realm of order. But if you were able to take her, you would have done it already, but you can't. So you want to take our powers away and have us side with you and have us serve you again, you're going to have to cut her down first. And we know you can't do that. But they're trying to show us that the Titans are not what they seem. And of course, they're the Titans. They don't care about us. They care about order. I will have order. Zhongli would be proud. Actually, no, he wouldn't. No, Zhongli would be fighting on our side. But the Titans team up with us against Argus because Argus was a threat to order. They were ready. They sent down Algalon. They were ready to wipe us out. But then we fought Algalon, slapped some sense into him, and he's like, okay, well, you guys proved us wrong. Of course, I'm not going to tell the Titans about this because, well, you know. But that reply code, I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna cancel request and let you guys live. But you're gonna have to cancel this stuff as well on your, yourself. So you're gonna go over here and just stop for us, and that'd be great. So I'm gonna do my part, and although wait, hang on. All right, so instead of trying to remember all his lines, we're just gonna listen to them because he's a huge part. He comes out of nowhere in Old War, which is a Titan facility, but he starts off very much serving the Titans, and then we slap some sense into him, and then suddenly he's kind of like talking to us like normal. But great character. I really hope we do see him again because that would be amazing. But
your actions are illogical. All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome. Analysis complete. There is partial corruption in the planet's life support systems, as well as complete corruption in most of the planet's defense mechanisms. Begin uplink. Reply code Omega. Planetary reorigination requested.
Reorigination. Wiping out everything on the planet because it's the stuff happening is a threat to the order of things. While there's some corruption and this and that, if it's a threat to the order, the Titans aren't having it. It needs to be their way, or the cosmic highway.
Farewell, mortals. Your bravery is admirable for such flawed creatures. You are out of time. Do not worry about my fate, Bronzen. If the signal is not transmitted in time, reorigination will proceed regardless. Save your world. The stars come to my aid. I lack the strength to transmit the signal. You must hurry. Find a place of power close to the skies. Translocation complete. Commencing planetary analysis of Azeroth. Stand back, mortals. I'm not here to fight you. It is in the universe's best interest to re-originate this planet should my analysis find systemic corruption. Do not interfere. See your world through my eyes, a universe so vast as to be immeasurable, incomprehensible even to your greatest minds. Beware. Witness the fury of the cosmos. Behold the tools of creation. Loss of life unavoidable. I do what I must. I have seen worlds bathed in the Maker's flames, their denizens fading without so much as a whimper. Entire planetary systems born and raised in the time that it takes your mortal hearts to beat once. Yet all throughout, my own heart devoid of emotion, of empathy. I have felt nothing. A million lives wasted. Had they all held within them your tenacity? Had they all loved life as you do? Perhaps it is your imperfection, that which grants you free will, that allows you to persevere against all cosmically calculated odds. You prevail where the Titan's own perfect creations have failed. I've rearranged the reply code. Your planet will be spared. I cannot be certain of my own calculations anymore.
So you can hear in his voice in the very beginning, he's very almost robotic. And then throughout the fight, and after we beat him, he becomes more like he's distanced himself from the Titans at that moment, and he's able to speak to us normally. And he talks about the Titans basically creating and just destroying entire planets without even caring about any of the creatures or living beings on it. If it's a threat to them and their order, they're not going to have it. But obviously Azeroth is different. The denizens of Azeroth are different, mainly because of Azeroth herself. Because whatever she is, she's, kind of like empowers the people of the planet, whether it be humans or elves or whatever. Her spirit, her essence has an effect on people. And that's why it just seems like we just don't lose, because she's the most powerful of the Titans or whatever it seems. And so Fel comes for us, we beat it. We go to the Shadowlands in their own realm, and we slap the freaking jailer around. Sargeras, well, he's imprisoned. So every cosmic force that comes our way, it just can't beat us because we're empowered almost by Azeroth herself. And for a while we had, the necklace, we're carrying around essence of Azeroth around our necks. But the Titans don't care about us at all. But her not being a Titan, what is she then? What is she then? If she's not a Titan, because that line specifically, this is not the Titan's magic. If she was one of them, it would be the same magic. Because even though they all represent different things, it all has a tinge of titanic magic, whether it be Norganon or Aenar or Aman'Thul. Even though like Aman'Thul is like time and Aenar is life, it's still Titan magic. The fact that they're saying this is not Titan's magic, even Argus, he was a Titan. Even though it's death magic, it would still have the essence, essentially, of the Titans. Because they're a specific group, race, whatever you want to call them. So the fact that Nose Dormu says this is not not the Titan's magic, what is Azeroth then? Like, we have the game, we have the name, The Last Titan. Is that a misdirection where here we are thinking that she's the last Titan when it's actually something else? Have we been lied to for the last, 20 years? But yeah, I can see why people are mad about this ending. We don't need hugs and sunshines and rainbows and we're all family here. We want World of Warcraft. And especially with the track record for the last couple of expansions. Again, like, what's the war within gonna be? Everyone eating s'mores and talking about friendship? You know, and then what, Midnight? You know, the expansion after that. Are we gonna be sailing on a ship or something with a nice rainbow in the, you know, birds flying, and then the last Titan, the Titans are gonna be like, we understand what we were doing was wrong, and we see now that you mortals are not a threat to our existence, and we will live harmoniously with you mortals. Thank you for showing us the error of our ways. And Sargeras is like, I hope you all forgive me. And we're all like, oh, don't worry, Sargi, we love you. And we welcome you back anytime. He's, yay, I can't wait to be chef at a barbecue one day. And everyone's like, ha 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 ha. You know, 21 minutes. She's, for the love of a loon. I'm done. I'm tired. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm done. It's World of Warcraft, not the world of 90 sitcoms. Okay, Blizzard. Okay? Can you get your crap together? Great looking cinematic. I mean, look at the smugness of Marithra. Absolutely great. Look, Nosdormu and his little just absolutely great. But friendship, my little aspects, friendship is magic. I'm done. Bye.